Hey guys, R2Bits here. I'm Jeff,
I am Josh.
and we're going to talk today about Ubisoft's top 6 things at their E3 press conference. We're only talking about 6 because unfortunately they did not have very many to talk about.
Yep, so we're only going to be talking about the ones that really impress us the most.
Which makes the most sense, I think. Alright, getting to it.
Number 6.
Uplay Plus.
This is a year of streaming, guys.
Yeah.
No more PCs, no more consoles.
Well, it's not streaming per se. This is more of a game collection. So this, I would say, is like more of like the Netflix-ish, kind of like Netflix. It's basically a collection of games that you have access to. There's going to be over 100 games, and it looks like it's going to be about $15 a month, and they're going to add DLC, which actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. How do you think it competes with Microsoft's Game Pass, Josh?
I mean, I think the thing that it beats it the most is that it has the Stadia edition. So you basically are able to use the service on the Google Stadia, which is really cool because you'll be able to play your like Assassin's Creed games and the Far Cry games on the go.
Also, as you saw there, it's $15 a month. And this comes with their DLCs, and it looks like some new games are going to be part of it as well. Yeah. So it looks like, exciting. I think Breakpoint might be one of the games that's going to be on the service when it comes out. So
definitely the price point is going to be the major competitive thing between both of them.
Because like what is it, $15 for Microsoft
versus 5.
You get live and you get the consoles version and you get the PCs version, which is like a lot, probably more games. But I'm glad they're doing something in the first place, which is nice.
Exactly.
So we're gonna be going on to
number 5.
Number 5. What is number 5, Josh? Tell us about it.
Gods and Monsters. What a shocker!
So what is Gods and Monsters, Josh?
Gods and Monsters is a game that's being made by the director of Odyssey?
Yes, it's the
and it seems to be like in a Greek mythology kind of setting. And we didn't really get to see that much gameplay. It's all cinematic, but what they're showing off is pretty cool. You're gonna get to see these different types of Greek gods. Like in this trailer, you get to see Medusa, and you get to see what's that other the monster that's there in the picture.
I'm not sure. I'm not, like, I like Greek mythology, but I'm not like the greatest at it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. This seems really cool. It seems very Odyssey inspired, obviously, but it looks pretty cool. Like it looks very animated, and
I like the
cool.
cartooning.
Exactly. Yeah, the whole art style, the colors are so bright and so animated. I don't know. This thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Now we're transitioning to number 4, ladies and gentlemen, which would be Rainbow Six Quarantine. Now, if you're a Rainbow Six Siege fan, this is really good for you because if you guys ever played the game mode that they added a while ago, which is I think it's called like Extinction or something, where basically it was zombie related, they basically turned it into a 3-person co-op solo experience. So now they basically took that game mode, turned it into a standalone game, and you're gonna be able to play with 2 other friends as well, or maybe
who's those guys in the trailer right now?
So those guys in the trailer are actually familiar faces in the Rainbow Six Siege crew. You get to see Ash, and you get to see the other guy with the mask, which I still can't remember his name, but hopefully they add other types of what's it called, operators into this game. But it's really cool. You'll get to play with two other friends. It's gonna be a 3-person co-op experience.
What I'm really excited about it is like I like competitive games, but I'm not super crazy about it. I actually like playing cooperative games a lot more.
Because he sucks, by the way.
Yeah, because I suck, by the way. But I like playing a lot more, so it looks something, and I also like the horror aspect of the game. I think it looks pretty good.
It seems very dark. It doesn't seem like Siege, where it's a little bit more bright and fast-paced. It seems more of like a stealthy kind of like if you do one wrong move, you're kind of dead kind of experience. So it seems pretty cool.
Moving on, number 3.
We got Roller Champions, which is something very different from what we saw in this conference. It seems like they took Rocket League and mashed it up with roller derby, and just I don't know, it just seems really fun. It seems something very different from the Ubisoft games, and it seems something that's not super competitive, super insane. It just seems something that's just meant to be a good time, something that it might not be that hard to play, just something really fun that you can play with a
I like the fact that it looks like you could run up the walls like you could in Rocket League.
Yeah.
And it also looks like it's not going to be that hard to play, so like my mom or my girlfriend could potentially play it. And there seems like there's a certain amount of physicality between the characters.
Yeah, you get to bump into people and knock the shit out of them like you see there in that trailer. So it just seems really cool. I just want to see what other ways they can take this game to, towards like Rocket League, where they basically have different types of game modes. Let's see what other creative shit they can come up with for this title.
Yeah, it looks really exciting.
Now we're going on transition to number 2, which would be the Ghost Recon Breakpoint game.
So Breakpoint looks like it's Wildlands esque. So it looks like they're taking the gameplay of Wildlands and they're adding it in with some known faces, like the guy from The Punisher and some other movie franchises as of late. And they're making some action sequences. Apparently it has to do with the wolves, which are ex-Ghost Recons that are fighting against the Ghost Recons to kind of do their whole like you can't control us. But
aren't they like a cult as well? Sort of esque.
It looked kind of like a cult because in a previous trailer of the main actor, I forgot his name, the guy who plays Punisher, he actually is talking to a group of soldiers, and it literally looks like kind of a cult type thing. It's kind of funny, but I mean, it looks cool. We didn't really have to see in gameplay because we have a good idea what it's gonna be like and what it's gonna play like. So
especially if you played the previous Wildlands game,
which totally makes sense, right?
Exactly.
So number 1.
To I think not that many people is a surprise. We picked Watch Dogs Legion.
Yep.
What's one of the most things that you think is very impressive about this game, Jeff?
I think definitely the fact that you can play as any NPC in the world. It's kind of cool because the way it works, from my understanding so far, is you pick a random NPC in the world, and the first time you play as them, you have to do like an initiation mission, and the initiation mission, essentially, you're just going around and you're doing whatever they need you to do, and then when you do it, you'll actually become a proper DedSec member. This example, you see Grandma here just like doing some work on
beating the shit out of people,
right? And I think, and look, that's just her chilling at the bus stop. And then it'll transition into another character, and you can just walk up to any character in the world, and they'll have real backstories. They'll have real information. They'll feel like real people. They won't feel fake, which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
So like here you see this lady, which is a different girl that they cut to in the trailer. And I just mean like you could do a number of things. So like here it gives you her information, and it's saying, hey, do this thing if you want to. And it just makes it feel like a living, breathing world. Plus the graphics, I'm not gonna lie, they look amazing. They really do. They look great.
Every Watch Dogs visually gets better than the previous one, and this one is nothing further than
it's taking it to the next level. Honestly, you know what I mean?
This game is looking really good, and you know we can just hoping to see what other type of gadgets they got going on for this new edition.
So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching our Ubisoft Top 6 E3 press conference channel. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. And then
just shit on us in the comments.
Yeah, definitely do that. We need to know how to make this channel better. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit us up on other social media platforms where we're doing different stuff per platform.
Yep.
So it's not the same YouTube videos there. It's going to be different content over there. And we're trying to make it work on all our different social network platforms. Please excuse the technical stuff. We're still working this stuff out since we are a newer channel. But yeah, follow us, like our other videos, and we still got a lot more E3 content coming up.
Let us know how we're doing, guys.
Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Have a good one.